So we're back.
We are in fact
We
back.
are back, after a long week. Hopefully you've checked out, the vlog and the React Monday. It's fun times, fun times.
Trying to change things up.
Somehow, if you're just a
Your
person
pop
who
filter is
listens,
slightly too low.
what?
Your pop filter is slightly too low, and I feel like my
Your
microphone is like
point
covering
being,
my
as
face.
long as my mouth still.
All right, whatever. Cue the intro.
Okay. Hello, guys. T.L.B.P Brothers podcast, also known as T.L.B.P. I'm Victor,
And I'm Adrian.
and we're back at it again with another not vlog.
Right. I mean, considering the fact that we're actually vlogging. Okay.
I know it's
okay,
like we're actually vlogging.
I want to talk about this. Okay. So
Yeah.
there's footage in our vlog specifically about this moment. So there's a moment when we're vlogging. We went downtown to vlog.
Yeah.
We're being a little bit more open of where we are locally now.
Yeah.
Because we're vlogging, obviously. So but we went downtown and we're walking through the street, and people are like, looking at us. Some people just smile because they don't know how to react, and then other
Yeah.
people, they walk by multiple times on purpose.
Yeah. I
Like, we
know.
were playing back the footage, and there are people who were walking by because they wanted to be caught on film.
Yeah.
And,
And it's so weird. I'm
Yeah,
like, why?
Why do you want to be caught on footage? Like, what is this? But at the same time, it's like, it's funny because, like, I think they're like, oh, if they're doing it out in the open, they must be big, right?
Yeah, maybe.
And
I
they're
don't know.
like, I'm going to have to look these guys up. Or maybe someone will tweet me or like send me a text. Yo, you're in the background of so-and-so's vlog, and that's how I'll find them.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm
They
like,
have way too much faith.
I mean, we just started this.
we
Like,
just started.
like 5 weeks ago, we started vlogging.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny that, like, the more we do it, the more comfortable we get.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
obviously, like, it's a little jarring
No, yeah.
to walk around in public where, like, you're holding.
What I
this,
love is like the old people stage.
Oh, yeah.
There's always that like one old person who's like,
He'll just
Who-
like
who
eye you
is
down
that?
the
Like,
entire time you're
what?
in his presence.
yeah. It's like a whole, like I'm staring you down because like I don't
Like,
know
I
who
see you.
are.
We made eye contact.
Yeah, that's kind of what always happens. When we
Right?
go out.
Yeah. I think it's it has to do with like something new, and like they haven't like they've heard of it, but they haven't seen it in the wild.
Yeah.
Because we don't live
In
in
the
an area where
wild.
everyone's vlogging, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's very raw to get that reaction, right?
Yeah. I remember last year, no, like 2 years ago,
Right.
I was walking in downtown and seeing people like do TikToks just like randomly.
Right. Yeah.
Because like there'd be like teenagers or like just people like walking around and being like, I'm gonna just do one right here.
Right. Like when we filmed that vlog with Sam, that's what we were doing.
Yeah, I know.
Like, all that dance footage is TikToks he was making while we were out there.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what, this will be good B-roll. And then I kind of like put it all together, got some like other music, and I was like, I'm gonna like try to sync it up so it looks cool. Vlog.
Yep.
It's interesting though, obviously, because I think the more we get accustomed to it, the more willingness to do things like while we're walking around is.
Mm.
Like, obviously, like there's a whole moment I had to cut out of the vlog because it gets too long and it gets boring. But me and you are like straight up like yelling at each other. Or maybe I'll upload this as like behind the scenes someday. But there's like footage of us like are like discussing good French fries.
Oh yeah.
We had like a
Okay,
solid like
listen.
5-minute conversation
Listen.
while walking about
Look,
talking
so-
about good.
So we tried cookies. Go check out our Instagrams. We tried these cookies, and the thing is, like, once we did that and we like tagged like Ottawa and stuff like that, all of a sudden we started getting like we got likes from like people who like owned restaurants in Ottawa, and then my
Right.
first thought was, what if we just go review these places? We shoot them a message and we're like, hey, we're gonna do this. Let's
Yeah. Obviously,
Would you like
like,
us to review your food.
It's obviously it's interesting. Like, it's an
Yeah.
interesting idea, but I think the funny thing is like, as like we're walking in this like little strip area,
Mm.
right? There's like these two guys who turn around because we're talking about seasoning on fries.
Yeah.
And these two guys start like, what is going on? Right? Like, well, why are they talking about this? Like, what
Yeah.
happened? And they're like looking around. Did they get fries? Like, what's going on?
Like, see, because I was thinking of reviewing just like fries,
Right.
but then I went one step further, and then we started talking about poutine.
Right.
Yeah, if you don't know what that is and you're American, it's literally fries with cheese curds and gravy. It's
And some
amazing.
random topping that this particular store adds to theirs.
I mean,
to
or it's
elevate.
like their home gravy, right?
Right, yeah.
How everybody makes their gravies different and how they make their fries.
Right, yeah, of course. And you know what? That is a good idea. We probably should do that.
Honestly, I think it's something worth investing
I
in.
mean, we're probably gonna end up doing it if I'm being honest. But no, but I think we definitely have like gotten to that point now where it's like all of it's irrelevant now. Like
Mhm.
when we're filming, like we just don't care anymore, and
Yeah.
it's very odd. It only took 5 vlogs to get there,
Yeah, I know.
but like I'm at that point now where I just don't care.
Yeah, I know, and it's really I just find it really funny how like I just love the stares now because like just seeing the reaction of like
Oh, yo, what's going on?
because if I saw someone doing that, I'd be like, because you know
You'd, like casually cameo in the background.
yeah, I know, right?
Like walk
Like
by.
now,
on
if I
purpose.
see someone vlogging here,
Yeah.
if I see someone vlogging here, I'd probably just approach them with our camera.
Be like vlog inception.
It'd be like, yeah, just literally be like vlog inception.
Vlog
and then
looking
it'd
at
be
me.
Like, and it'd be like, who are you guys? And we'd be like, we're this people. And then you'd be like, who are you guys? And then you'd be like, we're this people. And we'd be like, great. Should we swap like info right now?
Just like go from there. You know, it's a topic of discussion. I think the more and more we do it, and like slowly, like of course, like the audience grows. It's always interesting to see the turnover.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
our reaction videos though.
Yeah.
Like that turnover, like if I'm being honest, like I was expecting like 20, 30 views a video.
Yeah.
And the podcast, if it gets any views on YouTube, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Because all of the views for the podcast are on
still on
Spotify, because Spotify is where it's at.
Yeah.
So like you see a low number on the YouTube video for the podcast, that's fine. I'm not actually genuinely hurt about that.
Yeah.
Because I know it's thriving on Spotify.
Yeah.
That's why we keep doing it, because of the people on Spotify. If you're listening to this on Spotify,
You're a real one.
you're a real one. You're you know, we're doing this for you. That's
But
why
go
we do
check out the exclusive content.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's all I ask. That's all I'm asking. Like seriously, just tell me a little bit. But no, but I think it's obviously the more and more we do it, obviously it's a little odd, right?
I mean, not really.
No, I mean like that there are people out there like it's like when we started the podcast, right?
Yeah.
And we got like our first 1,000 plays. We were
Yeah.
like, there's 1,000 people who have listened to this.
Yeah.
Like there's 1,000 people out there.
Yeah.
And 66% of them are from America. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
I found that so funny. Like honestly, like I'm freaking out over here.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing, and I think we gotta like I don't know.
Well, I don't know. We gotta do something. I don't know. We gotta do something.
We gotta up our game some more.
We gotta. I wouldn't say up our game. More like manage distribution more.
Right? Yeah, I know. We gotta really. I just realized you didn't do what you were supposed to do yesterday.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized that right
Yeah,
now.
I just realized that too.
You want to do that when we're done this?
Probably yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Sounds good. Because like we have like this crazy schedule now because of
Yeah.
this. Like, and obviously we also have our actual lives.
Mhm.
So like currently, like you were trying to get into a college program because you're
Yeah.
switching,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to find like a job in my field of study. So like while all of this is going on, obviously we're also like we're trying to maintain
Yeah.
that aspect of our lives, is like our actual like
It's
our,
like social media guy,
yeah,
and then like my life,
and then real world guy. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of challenging. Also, like if this actually takes off, then I guess
this just kind of merges.
it just kind of merges into one person, like it
Yeah.
solidifies. But it's currently right now it's like juggling both.
It's like a victor divided against himself.
Cannot stand. No, it is obviously one of those things where it's kind of challenging to juggle.
Yeah.
Like I've been struggling with it a little bit because like I've been focusing most of my efforts on this at like this entire week. This is all I've done.
Mhm.
Like realistically, like I mean I think I read over like maybe like 2 job applications because I got an email about them.
Yeah.
But other than that, I was like, I am not like I was just so focused on this. Also, like we've been like crash coursing certain things. Like
Mhm.
we were ahead, but now we're behind.
Oh,
So
yeah,
like we're
yeah.
literally recording and uploading and recording, editing, uploading the same day now.
Yeah.
Before it was like, oh, we have Monday's episode like 2 days already, or
Yeah.
you know, the vlog was done.
Also,
like,
not to mention
a
that
week ago.
since we've been go,
Yeah.
right? We're like kind of like,
Yeah. No, it's not even that. Like, I think it's starting to wear on us. Like the amount of effort it actually takes to keep this consistent. Like I don't know how people who do it daily do it.
I know, right?
Like I'm doing it 3 days out of the week and I'm dead. Like I'm like to be.
I mean, not to mention the fact that like people who do a crazy amount of things also have their own editor, right?
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, no, not only that. I was thinking about streamers.
Oh yeah.
How are you entertaining every single day for like 4 hours straight? Like I would just be like, I just sit there for like 4 hours.
Not even like you enter like almost any Twitch stream, and like especially if you're watching a gamer, they'll be like, guys, do you want like a 12-hour?
Yeah,
and then I'll be like, how are you? Why?
Where do you find the energy to do this? Like it's just like Red Bull all the way.
No, like because my first thought is, don't you get bored of the game?
Well,
like
no,
after a certain
like obviously they
time?
play something else. Like they switch it
Oh
up.
yeah, like they take like they take a game break and then they go like they do like just chatting or
right, yeah,
or they go or they eat
or they go look at other people's streams
Yeah.
and then
be like, oh, what are they doing? I haven't talked to them in a while.
yeah, it's like shoot them a message.
I know.
Then they play a game together. It's like it's obviously like crazy how that community over there works.
Oh yeah.
Like, and meanwhile, I'm like over here just trying to figure out how to use like the cut feature on like a. It's like if I chop it right here, will it still make the joke? Like it's the beauty of edit. Like it's just editing makes everything so much better.
Yeah.
Honestly, but I think we have I mean, obviously, I'm trying to pick up the editing with certain things that I'm doing, but
Yeah.
all of it takes time, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Like, it takes a lot of time, and
Oh,
and also like getting specific shots, it has to be planned out.
Oh yeah.
Like it has to be not that it has to be timed out. It's more like the framing of it all has to like work in, like, because you have to tell a story right from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
Like even though there's no real story to the vlog,
Yeah.
like we went for a walk.
Like we went for a
essentially.
walk. We went to go hang out in our city.
Right.
That's
But
what we did.
but like it has to follow like a specific line, and there are certain clips that we film that just never see the light of day because it's just us ranting for like 5 minutes about fries.
It's either like us ranting about fries or something we can't discuss on here.
Right, yeah. Like there's a blooper at the end where I'm like, if you're watching, these have been bloopers.
Oh yeah, don't spoil the bloopers. That's like the best part of it's like the part everyone strives for.
Right, yeah. Also, like I realized like right as we were uploading that we didn't put like the little text jokes that we usually do in the vlog.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, we didn't do that. Oh well.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things where it's like, oh, it's already up. I just realized. Also, I don't know. I think I'm getting good at the editing part now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like I've really
Definitely.
flushed it out now, and I've gotten the hang of it now.
Yeah, definitely.
So, bro, how are we gonna talk about Obi-Wan?
Are we gonna talk about Obi-Wan? Well, you see, this episode that came. Well, you see, they finally got away, right?
Yeah.
Not to give any spoilers or anything, But
Yeah.
They got away. They got on the train. The girls,
It's not a train.
whatever.
It's a
the ship.
It's a
whatever.
It's a
They got
cargo ship?
away. Whatever. Moving on. Different topic.
You're like, how do I talk about this without spoiling it?
It's good. Check it out.
I'm like, hey. You're like, it's good. Go check it out. Okay, so Ms. Marvel also came out this week, and we haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have busy life schedules. I mean,
You have a busy life schedule. I have a busy life schedule. Who doesn't have? If you're watching this and you don't have a busy life schedule, make a schedule and you find out how busy your life is.
I mean, they're like, I have nothing to do all day.
They're like, I'm literally sitting on my couch in a robe,
watching this
on my couch.
Oh my god. No, obviously, like it is interesting to say the least. I mean, I just love that they brought back the character for Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah,
like the guy from like the trilogy. Like that is just, I don't know what it is about it, but there's something about it that just like,
he's the perfect man.
It's almost it's almost nostalgic, you know?
Yeah,
it hits that like level of
not
nostalgia.
that it's been that long for me.
I mean, right?
And for you, but like, let's be real here.
I mean, it was the early 2000s.
Yeah,
Like I think the first one came out in 2001.
I don't actually know.
That was like 20 years ago.
I don't remember.
That was 20 years ago.
I remember when the first one came out.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was like 20 years ago.
Because I wasn't alive.
It's like 2002.
I
I don't actually know.
When was
I think it was 2001 or 2002.
It's probably it's an in between.
It's really funny. It's in 1999.
When did Star Wars come out? 1977.
No, the first, like the episode 1.
Oh, episode 1. I don't know. Came out in a year apparently.
Obviously, it came. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously it came out in a year. But what year?
Wow, it showed me every episode, but the episode I wanted.
Wow, that's great.
Episode.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Episode 1. I love how Star Wars has just been a long, ongoing show.
Yeah. You want to tell me what episode it is?
Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, came out in 1999.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I knew it was before the 2000s.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was 2. You know what's crazy? You know what's even more crazy than that?
Revenge of the Sith came out, like episode 3 came out in 2005.
Okay, when did episode 2 come out?
Episode 2, wow, it's not showing me 2. It's kind of sucky.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't.
2002.
2002. Okay, I remember that one because I think we went to go watch it with a bunch of friends in the theater. Or we were supposed to, but then we went to watch a different movie.
Not we.
Oh, you weren't around.
I wasn't around.
Yeah, you weren't
around. A year later, I would be around.
Right.
Yeah. Everyone who's like your age is realizing how young I am right now.
Yeah, like it's starting to hit me that I have memories of going to the movies before your existence.
Yeah. Isn't that weird to think about? Like,
yeah.
I've been here almost all your life.
Yeah.
But there was a time where
I can pull out a memory where you weren't around, and that's a little bizarre.
It feels weird.
It's
you can almost imagine me.
Yeah, it's odd. It's very odd, actually.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's funny because it happens a lot with our sister, especially. Whenever we're like talking about something,
right?
You like to use me as a frame of reference in the timeline,
right?
But she tries to do the same, but she's bad at it.
Yeah,
no offense.
Yeah,
but she's like, do you remember this? I'm like, yeah, and she's like, really? Wasn't that before you were born? I'm like, no, I was there.
It's like, I remember him. He was like 5. What are you talking about? That wasn't that long ago.
I'm like, I was there. I'm like, and I even look at you and I'm like, back me up here. Like, I existed.
Like, it's one of those. It's because like in her head, like you're still.
It's like
you're significantly younger, right? So
yeah.
As she gets older, for some reason you stopped aging.
I know.
So like when she's trying to like frame the memory in her head, it just doesn't work. So it's like she's like, oh, it's been like so long ago.
It's funny. People are like, do you know what a Walkman is? I'm like, yes. I was at the tail end of when everything was disappearing.
I was at the tail end of what a CD player was.
Yeah, I know. Like what a VCR.
You know, when the iPod came out,
VHS,
changed the world.
Yeah.
It's odd, right? Like you were at the tail end, and I got to see it peak.
Yeah.
And then change. I remember when DVD came out. It was like a revolutionary thing. Everybody got to get a DVD player.
Yeah.
That was
now there's
crazy.
like you walk into like a Value Village or
they're everywhere.
Like a thrift store and
yeah.
you see like a bunch of them for sale.
Right? Yeah. Like I remember when you wanted to own a movie.
No,
you don't know. What that's
kidding,
like. No, but like I mean, like people used to go buy like the DVDs now we buy the Blu-rays.
Well, people used to go buy the VHS.
Right, but what I'm getting at is like before it was all about ownership. Now it's all about the license to rent it.
I know,
right? Because with the subscription service, like you basically rent
everything. You rent a library of stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like and they're doing that with gaming now too. So like
so when you're saying I have a subscription, you're saying I have a license to watch.
Right. It's like when you got Spotify, right? You got a license to all the music on Spotify.
Yeah.
You know what sucks?
Yeah.
Every now and then.
But it's not like you have the usage rights.
Exactly.
But you have the license to hear it.
To hear it, right? So here's the thing. So so you know what? Okay, so there used to be I can't remember what it's called right now.
I don't even know what you're thinking of. So
okay, no, I'm talking about the music thing. Okay, so Google had this like Google Play. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Not Google Play. It was called Google Play. I think it was called
Google Music.
Google Music, or was it Play Music, or I don't know. It was like an orange
Google
icon.
Play Music or something.
I don't know. You used to be able. You used to like. That was also a subscription service.
Yeah.
But you could upload your own music to it.
Yeah.
And that was like the thing, right? So that's what I was doing. Like I would, I'd get the CD, rip it, then upload it to the cloud.
Yeah.
So I could access it on my phone or whatever. And I was doing this for years, like years and years and years and years and years. And then they were like, oh no, we're shutting it down. We're doing YouTube Music now.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, do I have to like re-upload all those files? Like I was like sitting
for like years.
Yeah,
worth of
I'm like,
music.
dude, this is like from like the year like before the 90s. Like even like I have like music from like the 60s up on that cloud, right?
Yeah.
So I was like panicking. I was like, I have all of Lionel Richie up there.
Yeah.
And you know how long it took to get all of Lionel Richie? Because like I had to go from cassette tape to digital, then to the like this is a mission, my guy. Like, so I was just sitting there contemplating this, and then I'm like, wait a minute, and then they announced that like they would have like you like log in and then hit a transfer button, and it would take a couple of days, but then it would transfer to your YouTube Music account.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, that's ingenious. So I did that. And then I realized that I have 75,000 songs, over 75,000 songs on that cloud. And I didn't realize that he only had like 100,000. And I'm like, I only got like 25,000 left to play with. And then my dad turns to me, he's like, have you even heard all those songs? I'm like, that's the crazy thing. I've heard all of that music. Yeah. And that's like,
because when you buy an album or you get an album,
you listen to it.
You listen to it, right?
Right, yeah.
You're not just gonna kind of like sit there and be like, oh, I got this album now. Just gonna leave it there.
Yeah.
No, you get an album to listen to it.
Right, yeah.
So when that's like honestly, you probably have. Like thinking realistically.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the other thing too is like I'm like a huge consumer music.
Yeah.
So like there's like
this whole family kind of is.
Yeah, honestly, we consume way too much music. It's a problem. We will be right back after these short messages. Hey guys, sorry I'm interrupting this video. I'm here to tell you to follow both our Instagrams and the podcast Instagram. Bro, what do you think about that?
Yeah, man, I approve this message. And we're back. Hopefully you enjoy those brief messages. It's the same one we've always used. Skipped it.
Go follow
If you
us.
skipped it, it's because you've seen it, and I hope you followed instructions.
I hope you followed the instruction to the letter. I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I just
clicked everything.
Yeah. Link in the description, obviously.
Yeah.
If you're wondering where that all is, I think it's I don't know. I think
What do you think?
I'm thinking we need to change that ad somehow. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
We're gonna make a variation of ads every time. It's gonna be like a surprise.
I don't know.
We'll make like five of them.
I have a few ideas of how we could do it, but like, it's still in the works.
Just like walks into the room. Hey guys, did you know that if you click this button, which is free,
it's like hit the subscribe button, guys.
This?
It's free.
Yeah. I mean, I love how people sometimes do like full on skits.
Yeah.
You know, they're like,
I'm gonna go call somebody we know who's good at doing skits to do it for us.
To do a skit for us. Oh, that's a good idea.
You know,
great idea.
That's the play. That's the strat. But no, we do it on that corner, so people are so confused. Like, wait, where are they doing this?
Yeah, they'd be like, what
is going
did
on?
they just got a different couch? Like, what just happened?
But no, it is an idea I've been pondering and I've been thinking about. Obviously we have more things in the works. Obviously, always things in the works. Like, I feel like since we started this, there's just always things since like the middle of season 3. Yeah. There have been things in the works.
Oh yeah,
and it's just nonstop in the works. And then and now we've run into like technical glitches with like stuff. So now it's just being delayed because we need like to speed up stuff or make things more fluid. And it's just like it just keeps tackling on and on and on. And technology just doesn't want to work with me for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. And it's starting to get a little annoying. And like for my thing that I've been working, my side thing, it just I've done.
Which they still have no idea. I almost want to make you announce it so that you actually like.
Okay. Here's the thing. Okay, so I've done like 12 test runs.
Yeah.
And for some reason, there's always a technical glitch that happens.
Yeah, I mean, like I Twitch streamed what, one day,
Twice.
twice?
Yeah,
Twitch
twice.
streamed
Twice. Yeah, and we're gonna fix your schedule up this week.
Probably.
After this episode, we're gonna make sure we get what we need
Probably.
to make sure your Twitch streams work. And then and in my case, I need to figure out, like, I think it's a settings thing because I've done it before.
Yeah.
It was working perfectly fine. So I think it's something in the settings that I need to like optimize or check. Not exactly sure what it is. I've done a ton of Googling about it, and I need to make sure it works, and then I can do it. Yeah, because we're not only, guys, if you didn't notice, we're also trying to grow our own separate thing, because like this is fun and all, but like, I mean, I'm my own human.
Yeah, I know. Get to know us individually, and then get to know us even better together.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know what we're doing, if I'm being honest.
So that when you come back to us, you're like, oh, that's why Victor has that perspective, and that's why Adrian has that perspective.
Well, you won't see that perspective at all. You won't.
I have perspective.
He has a perspective. I don't have one, because I don't want one.
You don't feel like having one.
Yeah, I don't feel like it. You know, I've always been a very timid, shy, reclusive person.
Not true.
What?
Not true.
I know, it's only because of COVID, if I'm being honest. COVID really...
I mean, no, like, you're a closed person.
Yeah.
But I feel like throughout the years and exposure with time with me,
and time with you,
it's rubbed off, honestly. And I see you more as an outgoing person. Like, yes, you keep to yourself and when we talk to people, but you are outgoing now. Not about yourself. You're not outgoing when it comes to talking about yourself. And no one truly is unless they're egotistical like me.
Like you. But look at that ego on that guy on that end of the couch. Like the couch is tilted.
No, you see, but like you are outgoing. You are timid in the aspect of when it comes to talking about yourself.
Right. Like I struggle with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
if I talk about myself, I'll be like, "Hi, I'm Victor."
Bro. There are episodes of the podcast where I have opened up so much.
Yeah.
Like I will listen back to it and be like, "That's a different human."
Yeah.
That's not me.
See, but the one thing that never changes, and like I feel like this is just like an us like family thing, is we overthink.
Oh no.
We run a full day in our head before the day.
I have a problem with this. This is like you know, it's always like, what's that?
See, but that makes us better people because then we like foreshadow things that need to happen.
Well, no, like it's like there's a Reddit page.
Yeah.
Where I think it was like on Reddit, Reddit Ask Reddit. Someone asked, overthinkers, have you ever overthought a situation that was never likely to occur, but then occurred and you knew exactly what to do? And this guy tells a story about how when he's getting married, he wanted to have an ambulance there just in case something happened.
Yeah.
And everybody made fun of him.
Yeah.
And they were all joking about it. And every time like they would go get something and he'd have to think about it, they would start making siren noises and stuff because of it. Mm-hmm. And then finally, he ended up because you know how like the wife's or like your wife's parents are supposed to pay for the wedding or whatever. Mm-hmm. He went and used his own money to pay for the private ambulance to be there.
Oh wow.
And at the ceremony, some guy was having a heart attack. One of her uncles was having a heart attack. And they were able to save him only because of the ambulance was there. Because the venue was an hour away from the nearest hospital.
Oh, that was so okay. Yeah, that's smart.
So if the ambulance wouldn't have been there, he would have died.
Yeah.
So he's like, every time now we have to make a decision about something, and we have to think about it. She goes, I have to think about it. I just make the siren noises, and my wife she'll never live that down from the moment of that. Like I was thinking about it, and this one guy's like in the comments is like, yo, this guy had a hand. After he said I do. From that moment forward, he had
yeah.
Like he has that over her till she died.
Saved the uncle.
Because for months she mocked him about the ambulance thing.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then boom, it happens.
No, honestly, that's a really, really smart decision.
Oh,
especially knowing if your venue is far away from medical support.
Right, of course.
Like that's genuinely a good
right, yeah. And the other thing too is like you like, for example, most weddings by the tail end of the wedding, like after if people had a few too many drinks, it can get a little chaotic, right? Mm-hmm. So that kind of stuff is like it's always better to prepare.
IV fluids.
No, but it's always better to be prepared than than the other outcome, right? Yeah. And yeah, so like her uncle's alive because of this man's forced, like he's like, I thought about it and I was like, well, maybe we should get an ambulance there. It's kind of far.
Yeah. Like I mean, like it's always good to be prepared, And honestly, I probably would have thought in the same way he did
Right.
because we're overthinkers.
Right.
But like, let's be real here. I can understand why people would be like, dude, like, come
Okay,
on.
bro. Okay, so I need to tell this quick story. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like this even in games. Even
Oh,
when
yeah.
even when I'm gaming, I'm like this. So lately, I've been playing Minecraft with a friend of mine,
Yeah.
and like my forethought, like my overthinking has gotten us to the point now where like he's like, oh, we need this to do that. Okay, give me a second, we'll go get it. He's like, wait, what do you mean? I'm like, it's already in a chest, man. It's just been sitting there for like a day now. He goes, what? I'm like, yeah, I already did that. And like I've mined all like, because we were building like a mob grinder. For those who don't know, in Minecraft you can make like this essentially like a box where mobs will spawn, and then you can just
Explain what a mob is.
a mob is like a
In-game creature.
in-game creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. And so basically like it's like a funnel where they drop down to, and then it's like a one-hit kill, and it's like unlimited essentially, and you collect XP and you collect the resources that they drop or whatever else. So we were doing this, right? And one of the things was like the prep for it, you need a lot of materials to, like, you need stone, you need dirt or whatever, like you need all this stuff, right? And I had dug out like he had dug out some of it, but then I went in and just dug out like
Everything.
like, we have so much now, like we can make like 6 of them if we wanted to.
Oh,
like
nice.
Realistically, we would never do that, but if we wanted to, we could now.
Mm.
But like it also helped us like navigate other things as well. And like in the future, it'll be very useful, because like if you need something, just go to the chest, it's there already, right? The kind of scenario. But I think that like because I was overthinking all of this while doing it, right? I was like, oh, okay, like, and it was actually like it's a lot. It's not that, not to say that's not a lot of work,
Yeah.
but like an hour and a half worth of work, and then I don't have to worry about it every time we play.
Yeah.
It's just like like the payoff is better, right?
Yeah. Like,
And
invest this time, collect resources, so that way I can
goof
further our
off when I'm
gameplay.
actually playing.
Yeah.
Right. So it's one of those things, right? And also like, obviously, Minecraft is one of those games where like it's kind of work.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, it's a perfect game for a pastime,
oh yeah,
because you can create whatever you want.
right,
Quite literally whatever you want.
right.
You
So,
want to build yourself a humongous pony for some whatever reason, or you want to build yourself a giant chicken nugget.
I mean, you built yourself a castle once.
Yeah, I still have that map. Yeah, I built myself a castle. That is by far, I think, the most invested build I've ever done. Because I've also tried building a version of the Colosseum.
Yeah.
I always get to like the second floor, and I'm like,
Why is this so much work?
Why is it so exhausting to twiddle my thumbs?
I know, right? Like it's also because like you have to use your brain to like the
Because you
angle
actually have to count.
yeah.
Like there's math. I become an architect. Like I'm an architect.
There's
in
this
Minecraft.
there's this comedian who has this great bit how he's like saying how the adding and subtracting and the multiplication, after that I've never used math ever again.
Yeah.
It's like, do you understand that I know how to calculate the height of a tree based on its shadow?
Yeah.
He's like, I know how to do the math for that, but why do I have to call my mom every time I got to do my taxes?
Yeah, I know.
Like it's like
I know that honestly that should be something that should be entered into the curriculum of fundamental math.
right,
Like
and-
how to do taxation, because you learn how to do taxes when you're paying for something.
right.
Right? Like just at that 1.13%.
I mean, depending on where you are.
Where you are. Yeah. But at the same time, like doing your actual taxes, like having
Right.
to
No,
get
no,
your
no. I know,
forms
I know.
and-
So the comedian goes on, and
Yeah.
it's like also like, why am I in the middle of a forest, and why do I need to know how tall a tree is?
I know.
Like, why do I care?
I mean, like, okay, maybe if I was in a survival situation, I needed to cut down a tree, make myself a home. You know, I needed the right amount of height of tree,
the right amount of wood.
the right amount of wood, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, we're in a city.
Most
The only
people
trees
live
we
in a
got
city.
are for style.
Well, I know. Imagine that we literally use a wood for like as like a decorative, like our desk.
Yeah.
The wood on our desk is decorative.
Literally two single slabs of wood,
just for decoration.
just for decoration, tinted. Actually, I don't even think it's tinted. I think it's literally like a form of wallpaper on it.
I think it's wrapped.
Yeah, it's literally wrapped. It's not even real wood. Well, there is real wood. It's probably like soft, like chipper wood or something.
I don't know. I just know
Just
that.
compact chipper.
But I just know it looks nice.
It looks fancy.
Yeah. It also looks kind of expensive, if I'm being honest.
I know, but it's not. Amazon.
But
Thank
yeah,
you,
no.
Amazon.
Thank you, Amazon. You always come like everything in this room is like Amazon, except for the couch and this Grogu
Yeah.
and the camera.
Yeah.
But other
And
than
the
that,
monitors,
it
and
is
the
what it is.
laptops and the amplifier.
Okay, stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just pull back.
I love
a
how
little.
we're like almost everything, and then I look properly. I'm like,
Actually, if you look behind us, everything on the shelving too isn't.
not the Kirby.
No, the Kirby isn't.
Yeah, not the Kirby isn't.
I actually went to the Nintendo store to get that Kirby.
Yeah, everything there isn't really Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went out of our way to get those things ourselves.
Yeah, we walked into a store. We're like, why do you want one of those?
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny though. We went to IKEA for the grass.
Oh yeah, that grass up there can't be a YouTuber without grass.
I mean, what are we doing tech now?
I mean, it's like it's like Lou from Unbox Therapy.
Yeah, that was a joke.
It's like you're gonna take a picture of the grass
every time.
every time.
It's like the thing. I also like how like that's like a running bit. I mean, obviously there are other things up there that are also running bits up there.
Oh yeah, I mean, like my brother has an obsession with the Kirby. I don't know if we've informed you guys.
If I haven't obsessed with Kirby.
He has this small obsession with him. At one point, he was taking photos of him in every location we had been. He was like creating like a journal, like a collage.
I was gonna make at one point I pitched this idea where I make an Instagram called Kirby's Adventures, and it's just Kirby like in different locations.
Yeah, honestly, you can make him a Twitter account too.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, right? So I was
honestly, if you guys want that, let us know.
You guys want?
And
I mean, I
to be
still have
honest,
all those.
it's
I
gonna
still have
happen.
all those pictures.
Yeah, I know. It's probably still gonna happen anyways. Let's be real here.
At some point when I get really bored, I'm gonna make another.
It's gonna be like,
Instagram account.
I'm gonna make a Twitter.
I'm gonna make another Twitter account and do this.
Yeah, honestly, it brings so much traction.
Like considering the fact that
people would be like, "This is ridiculous." Like,
considering the fact that I don't really use my Twitter.
yeah, like see, at one point, I feel like we'd get to the point where we start making custom mini clothing for him.
I mean, that's what we had the idea for another thing we were gonna put in the middle here.
Yeah. Should we tell them what we have?
No. That's next season. They'll get to see it.
Will they?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't think we're gonna do it
I
next
don't
season?
think we're gonna do it next season. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it next season.
You don't think we're gonna have it next season?
No, we are gonna have it next season. What is wrong with you?
Imagine like
we get it this far, finally reaches like 120 subscribers, and we're like, we're quitting YouTube.
Wasn't enough. I can't do this. But I mean, it is challenging.
Yeah.
I mean, also like if I get a job, that's gonna complicate a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
But I
Because
need a job.
our schedule, because like we have a loose schedule right now.
Right. Yeah.
When you get a job,
And when you start school.
and when I start school, also the fact that I also want to get a summer job,
right.
so that's gonna have to like start.
Yeah, I know it's
changing.
it's getting more and more complicated as time goes on.
Mm-hmm.
To do this, like the logistics of it is gonna get very complicated. But I mean, hey, it's all worth it, right? If you're having fun. If you're not having fun, then what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Everything's gonna get so tight, so constricted.
I know.
Like it's gonna be like I get home.
Like the other issue too
You
is
get
like a
home.
lot of times like I'll be editing or something, and then our father and our dad will finish working.
Both our father.
I
and
mean
our
our father and our sister. I don't know why I said our father and dad twice. Our father and our sister, they'll finish working, right? Our mom will come home from work too, and they'll be like, "All right, let's watch something together." And I'm like, "I'm editing right now," and they're like, "Yo, come up for dinner." I'm like, "I'm editing right now."
Yeah.
And it's like, and they're like, "Well, that's all you had all day." I'm like, "You don't understand, like I've been like doing stuff all day. Like I don't know what you think I'm doing all day, but like most of the time I'm either looking for a job, applying for a job, or filming or editing or like that's like 95% of my time. And then
I mean, but we still find a way to like hang out with family.
oh yeah, balance it out,
Yeah.
right? What is it? It's a work-life balance.
Yeah, very important. So if sociology taught me anything,
Sociology taught me anything.
if sociology taught me anything, is having a good work-life balance.
Good work-life balance.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's It is challenging though. I do think I do understand the whole YouTube burnout thing. My gosh.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see how easily, like, especially if you're doing it alone.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you have, like, obviously there's people, like, who support people who do this, like, alone.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, like, for example, Casey Neistat.
Right.
Right. He's got people in his life that encourage him, right?
Right.
He's not to say he's alone, but, like, what he's doing is, like, a solo kind of act.
Yeah, and he's managed to do it on a huge scale.
Yeah.
I think it is obviously one of those things to take into account. Obviously, I think we have done our best at balancing it out through, like, the I think it started raining, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
To make it work. Obviously, it's not exactly the easiest thing to do, but we have done it.
Yeah, we have.
I often think that when we get to the point where we are, like, if we do explode and become really big, I think we will probably get a team.
Oh yeah,
we'll have to get a team.
Definitely get a team. I mean, like, getting assistants, getting working managers, maybe probably honestly. Like,
I like how we've already had this discussion of who we're gonna hire to be an assistant.
I know, like.
And they have no idea.
They have no idea.
We have no idea. We've had that discussion already behind it's not even a closed door.
Yeah.
It's more like a sealed box.
It is a sealed box.
For a rainy day. I like that we do, like, again, overthinking. Like, we've thought all of this out.
We've thought a lot of things out. Yeah.
Like, all of this has been, like, just flushed out now. And it's refined. And here we are doing it for your entertainment.
Yep. I mean, bro, like,
before you jump into anything else,
huh?
We need to wrap up.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. This is gonna be the end of this podcast. Not the end, but, like, the end of this episode. So, you know, make sure to click that subscribe button down there. You know, click the bell notifications, whether it be up, down, left, or right. Make sure to share with your grandmother, share with your rooster, share with your donkey, share with your chinchilla, share with your reindeer. I don't care who you share it with. Just share with everybody and anything you can. If you want to make us your white noise, you know, just do that too, and we'll be there for you. And make sure to check out, you know, whatever Wednesdays and React Mondays, because, you know, that's kind of what we do. And we'll get you guys on the next one. Peace.
Bye.